Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turn 55 of EA Machaka. We received 85 fire gems, a robe of the Magi. I think that's what the delay was getting up to the construction to do that. A flame helmet, a skull of fire, and this is all to fuel our Eternal Pyre cast. We also got 15 pearls and 7 death gems and a ring of water breathing. So Berytos just dumping the goods on us. And then we did a few promotes. And we found a Lilium Veil, which is 1 death, a Well of Whitewater, which I think is 2 water. Whoops. I don't know where that was. Anyways, yeah, 1 death. And... oh, 1 water. Okay, so that's worth checking. Alright. And then we've also got a new global situation going up. So we see Illwinter has gone up. It's replaced the boat. So it sniped the boat out from under us. So we don't have to worry about boat attacks anymore. And then, let's see, we've also got a few small fights this turn. We can go ahead and check those out. So we've got Berytos sending in a number of nightmares and some colossi to deal with the cavemen. I have a feeling this won't work well, but I guess the lances are doing alright. Oh wow. Yeah, you can see just how strong fear is. Like, cavemen have pretty strong morale, and they just routed them right off the bat. How much attrition, though? No attrition. Okay, so it worked perfectly. And then we go ahead and assault Kolermegor. So here's our army composition. You can see the large number of Enkidu, the Springhawks, which is why we're running boxes. There's this Uma Apkalu with tons of gems and tons of paths. And this Anunnaki of the Morning Star with a shield of meteoric iron, starfire staff, lots of gems, some cool items. There's an Etten. Yeah, both of these are morale 30, so they weren't, they didn't have any Lilac potential. And we've got some living statues in the back as well. So this is probably not going to work out well for our Rhino clan, but we'll go ahead and see how it works. And then we have a large number of our Sacreds to fight the Springhawks when they drop down. And you can see haste coming out. I just want to mention that I did test this fight a few times, and the Rhino clan being up front in the middle, I think was important to the plan because it shielded the Sacreds from a lot of the Enkidu longbows. So even though these guys get sacked, there was a method to the madness where we chew through a lot of the longbow fire onto shielded units. And then they hold back the enemy while the Sacreds deal with the Springhawks. You see we killed the Anunnaki. The Sacreds are fighting, cleaning up the last couple of Springhawks, but also providing a front line on these Enkidu. And then somehow the Rhino clan are still fighting. 16 morale, huh? Alright. And I can tell you right now, this is not how the actual battle went. This was definitely a replay bug. I never get this. I think the Springfox jumped on the Rhino clan and they got slaughtered. I'm pretty sure what happened. So we'll go ahead and see how we do here. Trying to clean up these living statues as well. Get the route on the Enkidu. And route them off the field. Alright. So I can tell you it definitely did not go this well. It was extremely close run. So what actually happened? The Rhino clan got slaughtered and killed almost nothing. As opposed to what they did here, where they bravely held their ground. The Lion Warriors still did a majority of the killing. We lost 23 of them. And we lost a lot of our commanders, but not the ones that mattered. So, but we did manage to, we did indeed win. So in that way, it's not off. But we also only got a Starfire staff, which was a little bit sad. I was hoping to pull in some of that other gear. In terms of retreats, our Voices of the Lion all love retreating, so they bravely ran away. And then we've got, okay, so maybe this is a little bit of a spoiler. So this Barbarian now is going to clean up the Troll province, and you can see who's missing as the Troll King, and that's because last turn, Berytos managed to steal the Troll King with his Lilots. So the trolls, being leaderless, are just going to run away from that single barbarian. Alright, so we go ahead and take that. We get some Dominion, we get an air gem, and Femoria is finally vanquished. Alright, so now we just need to see Hinnom get vanquished, but our big boogeyman so far this game we have managed to defeat. And let's see, so we've got the 4 blood hunting provinces. Let's see. The Draken. Yeah, we can't actually see the Troll King, but he did indeed get it. And so now those Lilots have headed down to here. I believe you can see only 3 enemy units here now. Oh, that just could be a scouting report thing. You see the Ichthyds heading back north. But yeah, he's going to start trying to charm Bogus and crew. Meanwhile, we have started our palisade here on the Throne of the Sun. We're going to go ahead and claim immediately. We're going to lab it, and we're going to site search it. Doing a fair number of remotes still, and we would hop on calls to coordinate all of this for doing each other's land too, just to kind of figure out how we wanted to do things. But yeah, we went ahead and did a Skull Mentor. I'm getting a coin of Meteoric Iron. I'm casting Eternal Pyre. I think it's a, yeah, it's a 125 cast. So we've got that going. We're still getting Dreamstones. However, right as I run out of Dreamstones, I get the opportunity to forge Shambler skins, and that's to get these Amber Clan mages out of the water. So some of them are doing Voice of Apsu, this one's doing a Clan of Pearls, but this one's rolled a double random. So rolled both of the 10% randoms. So I want to get this one out of the water and into a fort where it's safe, because this is pretty crazy to get a 4-path Amber Clan mage. So this gives us the potential to do Rune Smashers. and to do Clam of Pearls, both off of this one mage in terms of forging. So we're making that Shambler skin. And then, so he's still researching here. I didn't want to lose momentum and move them back just yet. So we're gonna run up and pick up Thom 4. And I believe we're also looking at Evo 4 for next turn. And then we'll start working on Conjuration 5. Alright, we're up to 779 research. And otherwise, yeah, just continuing to scale, continuing to try and catch back up on research. So in terms of provinces, we bounced up a little. Berytos has bounced up a little. Now I need to get him to relinquish for sure. So I'm going to go probably talk to him and steal more of his provinces. I believe we end up talking about me taking his water provinces. So yeah, we talked about me doing that, and that would even us out a bit. And then in terms of income, you can see it's winter time, so incomes have kind of dropped across the board, except for Sarmatia. And it's also, we had Elwinter go up, so incomes are going to start dropping from that as well. But fairly slowly. I think it's one cold scale every 4 turns, so every season it just gets a little bit colder. Then in terms of gym income, we're still doing pretty good. We just keep searching away. We keep finding stuff, so we're staying pretty competitive there. With blood income, Berytos is still doing a massive job on that, ramping that up. And then for research, Berytos has passed Niflheim. Now his job is to try and catch up with Vanheim. My job is to try and catch up with Lanka or Zabalba. So you can see me finally ticking over Abyssia. And then with army size, you can see all the patrol chaff, and you can see the big dip I took from fighting the throne. So, all right. So I think that's it for this turn. In terms of recruitment, we're finishing up a shaman, and then getting a Sky Metal Adept, and a couple of Buddha, and not getting another Amber Clan Mage this turn. I'm just a little bit too poor, and Berytos didn't send me any gold this turn, and he's trying to convince me not to distill gold. So, or transmute fire, whichever of the two. And that was to save up for Eternal Pyre. So, I think inwardly I'm hoping we can turn that back on after Eternal Pyre. Alright, so I think that's it for this one. Yeah, and this is just brain dead play on my part. I put the Ring of Water Breathing on this guy, he doesn't need it. But I'm sending him down here to get the relinquished province for Blue Waters. And then we'll go over to the Sea of Karassos next. But I think what I meant to do was put the Ring of Water Breathing on the Scout. And then I could send the Scout over here. But then I decided I wanted the Scout for the blood hunting. So, yeah, it is what it is. So, I think that's it for turn 55. I'll go ahead and see you in turn 56. Have a good one.